how do I fit the open workouts into a normal training week or training cycle or training month? Where do, like, are they super special and I rest 2 days before to make sure I hit it? Is it okay? It's just Thursday and I do it on Thursday, or Thursday and Sunday. Anything like?
Yep.
How do you think about that?
So again, based off of traditionally, they get announced on Thursday evenings. Yes, scores have to be submitted by Monday evening. So going off of that trend, assuming it's the same, how you set those things up in your training schedule determines a little bit about what you want to get out of the open. If you're the type of person that is the open is your season, you're trying to go to the regionals or you're a master's athlete trying to break in the top 200 or it's something that you put a lot of value on and you feel like you're training the whole year for the open. Let's assume that's the case, because I think that is probably the majority of our listeners. In that scenario, we're not doing normal training weeks during the open. It's our competition.
Yep.
Much like in an NFL season, you're going to have, it's not going to be like preseason where you're kind of going really hard every day. There is no end in sight until the season starts. What we're doing here is we're truly going to be setting you up for the best success that week. Mm-hmm. What it looks like is, assuming it's the same, announcements on Thursday nights, most of our athletes do some sort of a walkthrough. We call it a walkthrough on Thursdays. We don't know what the movements are going to be. So we do very generic, just blood flow type stuff.
That's on Thursday. That's the day of the announcement. This is on the
Thursday, day of the announcement. This is because most of our athletes don't like to come off of rest days. Most of our athletes like to move the day before, be in the gym, feel like they're psychosomatically, they feel like they're fitter on Friday mornings if they were in the gym on Thursdays.
Gotcha.
But it's nothing to create any sort of soreness. It's not even heavy breathing. It's just moving about. Think of it like as an active recovery day. Might look like something like an EMOM 12 to 16 of a 12 calorie row and a modified round of Cindy on the other minutes. Maybe like 3 pull-ups, 6 push-ups, 9 squats.
So you're not trying to even predict what movements might come up.
Not
it doesn't matter what we've seen or what you think might show up. Or
we might be doing that in the rest of the week. On Thursdays, no.
Yep.
And what we might end up doing is if you're predicting, you might be training it, and it might be a hindrance more than anything else.
Gotcha.
On Fridays, we hit the workout and we hit it as hard as we possibly can, assuming you're not going to do the workout again. That's the mindset you should have. You're going to do it one and done. Now, if this is your competition, this is your Super Bowl, this is your year, you don't want to do it one and done. But that's the mindset you need to have. You can't go in it with the idea of like, well, if this doesn't go well, I'll redo it on Sunday or Monday. You got to go.
You can't give yourself the out.
Got to go guns a-blazing. Plan B is a plan to fail. Then from there, we hit it. We hit everything you have on Friday. There's nothing else on Friday. You don't do anything else. Saturday becomes an active recovery day. And then Sunday becomes a skills and drills day if it's applicable. Maybe it's bar muscle ups and you haven't been training those a lot. Sunday's a day that you could try to hone in a little bit better bar muscle ups.
Gotcha.
Monday, we attack it again. Tuesday is a rest day. Wednesday is the on day that week. That's the day, if we're in football, that'd be the practice in full pads. You're only doing 1 day a week of it to maintain your fitness. Thursday, we're back into that same cycle.